Hi, good evening. Welcome to Bedtime Channeling with Michele. Today, we're going to just start out with a little reading for the birthday folks from August 7th through August 13th. And then we're just going to get some messages today. So I'd like to start out right now. Today, I'm just smudging with Florida water mixed with distilled water for our cleansing. And the deck I'm using today, viewers, was gifted to me this week from the Temple of the Living God here in St. Petersburg, Florida. And it's Angel Blessings by Kimberly Maroney. Angel Blessings by Kimberly Maroney. So thank you, Daniel, over at the church. So let's kind of just get started now and open up. And today is August. We're doing a little week reading for those birthday folks for August 7th through August 13th. And we're probably going to put a little August 14th in there too. So let's kind of extend that. So with that, just a moment, please. Okay, they just said yes. We're doing August 7th through August 14th. Okay. When I channel the energy around this birthday time span, they're coming through, and the biggest word for this week of August 7th through the 14th is creativity. So, Spirit's coming through and saying, let your creativity flow. Um, there's a good balance for you. You can kind of be open to what other people say. They're talking about letting go of being closed minded. Um, Again, they want me to say creative expression is very important to your well being. You're very good at decorating, the performing arts, singing, music. It's like, as we know, you want to be on the spotlight. So I feel like this coming year, the spotlight's going to be on you. Okay. There's going to be a lot of expectations for those of you in the workforce. Again, they're saying the spotlight's going to be on you. So your supervisor, your company is going to be looking for your performance. I do feel like this is going to be a good year for raises or moving up the ladder is what they're showing me. Okay. They're telling me, be careful. You do like to do things your own way. So they're just encouraging you through this next year. This cycle is to, again, be receptive and open to other people's ideas. The biggest key for this coming year, birthday folks, is creativity. People are drawn to you. They're drawn to you. They like your ideas. They're also talking a lot about throat chakra this coming year. So twofold here, two messages in regards to throat chakra. The first is try to remember how you express yourself, because they're telling me that sometimes impatience can be one of your character traits. So it's kind of like stepping back and not being so quick to talk. Okay, so watch patience and what we say. They're saying give people the opportunity to speak their mind. For those of you that have children, Spirit's talking about really being busy this coming year. I see your children are involved in sports, a lot of extracurricular activities. So this year is going to keep you very busy. I'm particularly hearing around hockey. So for those of you that have children that are engaged in hockey teams, I am hearing a lot of busyness back and forth and travel around hockey. Um, they're also talking a little bit about traveling. They're saying you have a sensual nature, and it's going to be really important for you this year to try to plan a trip where you are in nature, whatever, type of landscape or climate vibrates to you best, but they're specifically guiding you to plan a trip that really puts you into nature, camping, woods, ocean, water, whatever you vibrate to. But again, I want to wish you, all you August 7th through August 14th birthday folks, a very happy birthday. And I feel like it's going to be a good year for you. They are saying this birthday week, you can tend to look at the positive. Like no matter what life brings to you, you keep your chin up and you strive ahead. And this is called, they're saying perseverance. So with that, I leave you with love and blessings. And let's get into our next segment, which is what spirit has to connect with us today. And again, I'm using a deck called Angel Blessings, and it's by Kimberly Maroney, and it's a lovely deck, as I'll be showing and sharing with you throughout our time today. Okay, let's get going. Just a moment, please. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. Okay. Okay, viewers, thank you. All right, when I channel the energy around spirit today, I'm seeing winds, and I'm seeing high winds, gusts of winds. They're showing me over the next month and a half, I am sensing some weather situations that are going to involve some high winds. Like I'm hearing, they're showing me gusts of wind. I almost feel like this could actually be in the tropical areas of the United States, but also they're showing sand. So they're showing a lot of sand, maybe windstorms in areas that are coated with a lot of sand. I specifically heard Saudi Arabia. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. Any of you out there who live in areas like this, I just keep hearing gusts, like gusts of wind, and they're showing more sand swirling around, like running for cover from the sand. They said month and a half. So we'll have to watch for that in the weather station. Pray for all. Okay. They want me to talk a little bit about the planet. And they're talking, and I don't know a lot about astrology. I don't follow it, but they're saying that the planet, and maybe some of you out there, some of you viewers who follow astrology can maybe help us a little bit in your comments on this. But they're saying the planet is spinning at a very rapid pace right now. It's almost as if time travel is opening up. It's like, where'd this day go? Where'd this week go? Where'd this month go? Where'd this year go? Everybody seems to be moving. Time is moving at a faster pace. Okay. They're saying it's like we're getting more caught up like in the galactic. I just keep feeling like galactic energy is just starting to come in on us. They're moving in, they're coming in at a closer and faster rate. It's like what I'm hearing is we've got to make changes, and we got to make changes fast. It isn't like they worry about the people so much, but they're worried about the planet. They're worried about the solar system. It's almost as if whatever this rumble that's going on from us humans, I guess, is causing a lot of imbalances and a lot of concerns out there in the universe. And they're really like concerned about just the whole galaxy. getting out of balance. So if you sense that time is just going so quickly, it is, folks, it is, because what I'm channeling, what I'm picking up is it's going at a very rapid speed. It's almost as if 1 year is like 3 years. Or 1 year is like 1 month. It's just going very quickly, like blink your eyes and it's gone. They keep coming back to the message of love and light. Okay, thank you. They're showing me an image of Mary Magdalene. Um, Magdalene, I believe. She was like scorned, I believe, or looked down on. She was feeling judged, but yet she always was humble and had a very kind heart. They're almost encouraging us to have her demeanor. We need to humble ourselves. It's time to get back to the basics, folks. Spirit's encouraging us to carry her energy, being humble. They're also talking about being resourceful, like resourceful with our elements, resourceful even with our clothing, starting to maybe recirculate clothes, getting back to the basics. And this message keeps coming up. It's almost like when it's funny, but when they say to me like get back to the basics, they're showing me like canning, you know, canning your pickled eggs, um, canning jelly, getting back to the basics. For those of you, they're even saying, for those of you that have the ability to do this, have a potato cellar. They're encouraging us to start being more resourceful with our food. So, and again, as you know, when you hear the news here and there, the food shortages and all this stuff, it's so scary. And yet for our generation, that's kind of incomprehensible, but the message is coming through from Spirit to start to be more resourceful and with our food. It's almost as if they're saying fast food's going to go away. Fast food's going to go away. We're going to be more cooking, again, community cooking, sharing. Okay. All right. Thank you. So maybe we should join a canning class or something. Start to share our resources with that. Okay. We're going to move on to the cards. They're also showing me like chopping wood. I have to tell you, Spirit's coming through and saying the folks that live in the rustic and rural areas are going to have a much better time with this, especially people that hunt, you know. So if you are someone who's resourceful like that, they're saying start to fill your freezer up because you're going to need to help your neighbors. Yeah, again, they just want me to repeat this. For those of you folks who live in area where the ground is covered mostly with a lot of sand and dust, just to kind of be prepared for this, whatever the special preparation is that you need to do, who live in that type of environment to prepare, because I'm hearing month and a half. Okay. They said the wildfires out west, California, in that area are going to cease. I haven't looked up that lately. It'll be interesting to see where that stands right now, but I am hearing that they're going to cease. Thank God. I just always feel so bad for all the animals. It's their home and existence. And it's a dreadful thought to me. It's a dreadful thought. Yeah, just practice. It's almost like they just keep showing me. And I have to say, I have to maybe check into this, but they're showing like Mary Magdalene. Was she like the humble? Um, just I have to look because they're showing me like washing feet, being humble. Okay, she was someone who traveled with Jesus as one of his followers and was a witness to his crucifixion and resurrection. So, yeah, I just keep seeing like a humbleness, like, and that's where they would like us to get back to being, is just to be more humble, more humble. The ego's been out of control for the past 20, 25 years. Okay. All right. So with that, we'll just go ahead and see what else comes through for us tonight. I hope you're all doing well and that you had a lovely weekend. I certainly did. Getting ready for Monday and the work week. Take some time out to breathe and do something enjoyable during this upcoming week. Okay, here we go. First card up is healing. So this is the angel Raphael. And Raphael is talking about healing. And I feel like this is just reinforcing the message that came through on being humble. We have to heal this earth. We have to heal this world, folks. And it's about letting go of ego. Ego has been in charge way too long. And again, healing the earth. They're also coming back about the galactic and the galaxy. What can we do collectively to stop the madness? There's a lot of egocentric rulers around this planet right now. And collectively, if we can get together, maybe we can get a prayer session going to kind of help to release their egos, start to love and care about people again. It's very egocentric, and that's what's getting us into trouble. It's just they're saying it's like the ego of this country and the ego of this country and this country and this country and this country, and collectively we all just need each other, and we're starting to see that more and more, how really interdependent we are as a whole planet. So, this country is owned by this country and this country. No. And I feel like the galactic is coming in and saying, no, we are in balance. We have to work in balance and release ego. If we're going to get there. We are going to get there. It's something is going to intervene and bring us back to balance. The next card up is talking about partnership. Okay. But when I channel the energy around this card, they're telling me a little bit about focusing on our partnerships. One of the things that they're showing me is a lot of new friendships, partnerships are going to start to establish for a lot of us coming up over this next 3 to 6 months. You may find that you're just attracted to people who are more like-minded. It's like you're just gonna cross paths. It's going to be like, okay, it's time. Okay, it's time. So more and more people are just going to be like, wow, I really click with you. Like we think a lot. I almost feel like the division's going to end. This country politically, divide and conquer. But they're showing me like the division's going to end. People are going to start to relate more to each other, be more open to their perspectives, kind of like what they said about the birthday reading for the Leos. Just, be more open to other people's perspective and not always saying it's my way or the highway, because that's ego. That's ego. And that's what we're seeing now. But you may find that you're just going to, spirit universe is just going to bring you to people that are like-minded, and you're just going to connect. So I see a lot of new friendships starting for a lot of us around the world. as we move forward here over the next 3 to 6 months. A lot of new partnerships, a lot of new friendships. The other thing Spirit's showing me is for those of you who've been saying, like, I'm really looking for a life partner. I'm tired of going through life alone. I feel like you're going to find that partner, and that's going to be coming up this next year. But specifically, they're showing me for a lot of you, it's going to be like 6 months, out 6, 7 months. It'll be like, where did this person come from? So I have to tell you, a lot of partnership coming up, and that's a good thing. It's positive partnership, folks. Oh, Angel Ariel. She's like our nature angel. And again, she's just giving a beautiful message to all of us to just stay connected to Mother Earth, right? Mother Earth, Father, Son, we need them. They work together in union. Stay around the beauty. Again, it comes back not only to our August 7th through the 13th, 14th, birthday babies, birthday folks, but all of us, we need to into nature. So get around the hills, the mountains, the springs, the ocean, the rivers, the lakes, the fields, wherever you vibrate the highest. Place yourself there, sit down, and just take in all the senses, okay? It's going to help us. It will help to clear our head. The other thing Spirit's talking a little bit about, and for who please take whatever you vibrate to from this reading today. But they're saying a lot of us are going to be like, I don't know what to think. I'm confused. I don't know what direction to take. Should I take this path or should I take that path? And they're saying, get into that nature, into that setting where you vibrate the highest, and just take a deep breath, sit, take in the senses, close your eyes, and just ask the question. Ask your angels, ask Spirit, whoever you pray to or go to for guidance, your higher power. You'll receive the message. So a lot of we just have to clear our heads and start to think clearer. Work, 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 work. That's what Spirit's saying. We've come to a society where we work, 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 and I'm just as guilty. But they are encouraging us to just take that vacation day. Take a day, maybe 2, 3 times a month, where you say, you know what, I'm retired and I'm on vacation today, and I'm just going to go where the wind blows me. We need that. Okay. We need to disconnect from the media, disconnect from the telephone, disconnect and just go with some special people in your life, or maybe alone, and just take a retirement day. Say, I'm retired, right? Next card up is talking about freedom. And again, we are all feeling a bit caged. We're unsure about our times, unsure about the direction that our lives are going. In the big picture, because of the egocentric leaders. I know for myself, I'm concerned not only for my future, but for the future of my children and my grandchildren. So again, we have to get back to those positive partnerships and collectively pray. We just have to pray. Please, angels, God, release the egos of these leaders. Help us to get more family oriented and loving leaders, people that want to keep us in balance. So, yeah, trying times right now for a lot of us. But again, I just keep hearing in the back of my head, it's going to be okay in the end. It's going to be okay. It's like transition. Angel Stamara, she's just talking about forgiveness. And again, this card of forgiveness comes directly under the card when I pull it of partnerships. So I feel the message around this, viewers, is if there are people in your life that you have some resentments or ill feelings for, maybe you've been estranged from a family member, for whatever reason, maybe you don't even remember. It's time now to reach out and put out acts of forgiveness. It's like from Spirit says, when you're up there in the heavens, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So when you're in the heavens, all this resentment, all this fighting, all this anger, it doesn't matter. It's not important. What's important is our relationships and how we treat each other and how we treat ourselves. And the last card up this evening, oh, it's a beautiful, what a lovely way to end this video tonight, viewers, is love, right? Love. It's like the feeling or the message I get around this card is we have to first learn to love ourselves. And I just keep hearing the universe is full of anger. The world is full of anger. And we have to just kind of stop like this, just like the card. She has her hand on her cheek, right? We got to get back to love. One more card. Spirit said one more card. I'm going to shuffle it. I love this deck. Thank you, Daniel, at Temple of the Living God in St. Petersburg, Kenwood, Florida. I love this deck. I am going to use it when I am doing readings this coming Saturday at the Crystal Shop, one of my favorite little places in this area. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull that card with my left hand. Prayer. Prayer, right? That's what we need collectively. Go to that spot where you vibrate the highest. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just pray. Pray for peace. Pray for the release of ego from these rulers and for all people. I think I just feel good about it. We are the light workers, folks. We're the light workers. For those of you that are intuitive, empaths, we are the light workers, and we have to be the change. And our children and our grandchildren are those rainbow children. They're going to come in, and they have gifts that we can't even imagine. So we have to pray for change. I want to thank everybody for viewing. If you liked this message from the Angels and Spirit, please like and subscribe. And I look forward to connecting with all of you. And hopefully I'll be able to maybe give a notice before I go live so that you can log on and ask questions. Perhaps I'll be able to give you a little guidance as well. And with that, love and blessings, and namaste.